If you're someone who is struggling with sadness, depression, heartbreak, or the darkest night of the soul, this reading is for you. I manifested you. I actually told the universe that you're my people and that you are the person I want to speak to today. And the reason this is important to me is because I know how it feels to be in your shoes. Maybe not the exact situation. And I know how frustrating it can be to look for guidance and not be able to find it. Not because there aren't well-meaning people out there who provide wonderful tarot readings, but because you are in such a different space than most people are. And when you go online to look at different readings and tarot guidance, some of the messages might be so positive that they don't resonate with you because you don't have the emotional space for that. And then also, if you are struggling with your faith, it's hard to believe that any of those messages are for you. So I set a very clear intention that this is for people like you who are going through the dark night of the soul, who are struggling with their faith, who feel a heaviness in their heart. And I want you to know, first of all, that you're not alone, that there are people out there who care about you. Even if we've never met, I care about you, and you deserve to be heard. You are worthy of having a voice. You need to be around people who can create space for you and aren't trying to push you to be the highest and best version of yourself right now. You feel broken. You're allowed to break. You've been under a lot of stress. You've been through a lot of trauma. And I'm not here to gaslight you and tell you that there's anything good in that situation, because maybe there isn't. You're the one who knows your story. You're the one who knows what you've been through. So I am here as a loving guide to provide you with a reading that I hope will be validating and compassionate and helpful for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. By the way, my name's Nicole, in case we haven't met before. I'm a psychic medium, a tarot reader, and I teach people how to use their intuition and dive into their psychic gifts. But today, I just want to do a reading for you. So the first card I have for you is the Devil in reverse. When the devil is right side up, it can indicate being controlled by something or someone. Because this is in reverse, it tells me that you've already broken free from that person, or you are in the midst of breaking free. And that is one of the strongest things that you can do, is just make the decision to get away. The next card I have for you is the Ace of Cups card. And what I'm hearing is that the universe is applauding you for creating a opportunity for yourself where you can experience love, joy, compassion, wholeness, and fulfillment again. And I understand that this is not where you are right now, but the Ace of Cups is about new beginnings. Actually, any ace in the tarot is about a new path. And so what the universe is saying is that by leaving this situation right here, right, by leaving that, you're at least creating an opportunity for this. And I do believe that it's on the way for you, but there is some healing and whatnot that needs to take place first. Next card we have is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands represents a person who is about to launch his products or services into the world. He hasn't done it yet. He's just preparing for it. He's gathered the information and resources necessary to make this happen. And I feel like the same thing is true for you. I feel like you are about to launch, whether that means you are about to move, you're about to start a new job, but you are about to do something that will bring you freedom. It could even be that you're starting therapy, right? But you have gathered the information, you have gathered the resources, you know what it is that you need to do, you know what it is that you need for yourself, and you're getting ready to launch. You just might not have done it yet. Next card we have, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles can be about juggling money, trying to balance things out, but I don't feel like this is about balance for you. I feel like this card for you is about priorities. You're not in a place where anything can be balanced. There's too much going on around you. So instead, you're being asked to take a look at what is the priority right now? What absolutely needs your attention right now? What do you need right now to pull through this? Do you need more money? Is that what you need to focus on? Do you need community? Do you need time to yourself so you can cry? Like, what exactly do you need? And throw all of your attention, maybe not all of it, throw most of your attention into that thing. And if you don't have it yet, start putting your attention on getting that thing, on getting that resource that you need. Which I know that you're already in the process of getting the resources, because the Two of Wands told us. Next card we have is the Seven of Swords, and it's so fascinating to me that this came up for you, because the Seven of Swords is about a thief, right? Someone stole something from you. Someone took something from you. For some of you, this is a physical item. This could be money. This could be your car. This could be your real estate. This could even be your kids if you're going through a divorce, but someone took things from you. But this is the swords, and swords can represent the element of the mind, which means that this person didn't just take physical items from you. They stole your self-esteem. They stole your joy. They stole your sense of self. But I have good news for you, because I actually have a very different interpretation of the Seven of Swords than most people have. To me, the Seven of Swords is about getting your power back. Someone stole something from you, and guess what? You're stealing it back. You're getting it back. And you are in that process right now, even just by watching this video, even just by contemplating what your life can be like once you break free from this person or this place or this thing or this habit. You are already paving the road for a more empowering future for yourself, but a more empowering state of being. Again, I understand you're not there yet, but you're at least creating the opportunity for it. And I'm very, very proud of you for that. The next card I have is an interesting card, because I am using the Centennial Tarot, and this card does not exactly have a meaning. Not that I know of, but here's what I want you to notice. This is a group of women. It looks like it's probably an order of nuns, I would say. They look like they're part of a religious order. That's not exactly what I want you to get out of it, but notice how they're all holding hearts. As I'm looking at this, I hear the saying, heart on your sleeve. You wear your heart on your sleeve. Listen, it is so important for you to find a group of people that can listen and support you without judgment. This could be something like AA. It could be a women's support group. It could be any type of community where people hold space for each other in love and compassion, so that your experience can be validated, and so that you can move through what you're going through without judgment. The next card I have for you is the King of Swords in reverse. Now, the King of Swords in reverse can be basically someone who's a dictator, not a very nice person. And what I'm hearing from this is, yes, there was someone in your life who was quite abusive, and verbally so, possibly physically. And the problem right now isn't just that this person was in your life at any point in time. The problem is that you also have a very negative thought pattern right now, and you are mean to yourself. There's no other way to put it. You are saying things to yourself that are cruel, that are not nice, that are unkind, unloving. And this person is probably the origin point of it, even if he's not the origin, which I think he is. He at least is piling on those negative thoughts. And so you might be calling yourself a coward. You're calling yourself stupid. You're saying you're never going to get out of the situation. But you know what, hun? You are going to get out of this situation. You are going to thrive. And it's going to take some time. So when I see this card and when I feel into it, my heart breaks for you, because it's hard enough to go through something difficult. It's hard enough to lose your faith and wonder if anyone or anything out there cares about you. And it's really tough when your own mind is a battlefield, when your own mind has become your enemy. So don't allow your mind to be your enemy. Start talking to yourself in ways that are compassionate and that are loving. And when you notice that your mind is going down that road of being mean and calling you names and whatever the case may be sure that you tell it to stop. I'm sorry, this hair right here is bugging me. Be sure that you tell it to stop and start wrapping yourself in words of warmth, because you deserve that. Even if you don't think you do, even if you're unsure if you do, trust me, Trust me, you do, right? Remember, I asked the universe to talk to you. And I promise I'm not just like pulling out lines of BS. So when I tell you that kindness matters and that you deserve kindness from yourself, I mean it. And maybe I haven't been in your shoes exactly. I haven't been in the same situation, but I've been in a situation where people treated me horribly, and it did cause me to think sad things about myself. And I really had to learn how to be more compassionate and to me, and that did change everything. The last card I have for you is the Knight of Cups in reverse. And what this tells me is that you are no longer taking anyone's lip service. I feel like a lot of people in your past, and I think even a few people in your present, at least 2 or 3 maybe, are coming to you with all this lip service, all these wonderful promises, all these ideals. They're telling you the things that you want to hear or the things that they think you want to hear, but they're not following through. And you're done with that. You are so done with that. You don't play that game anymore. You are so done with this energy. And I feel like you are really good at sniffing this out now. Like when someone comes to you and they're pretending to be friendly and they seem like they have your best interest in mind, I feel like you know in your heart of hearts if that's true. I think you're highly intuitive. And that intuition was born out of survival and out of trauma. And I'm not going to tell you that's a good thing, but I will say that that is a useful tool to have. So moving forward, allow that intuition to serve you. If something feels off with someone, pay attention to that, because that is your higher instincts kicking in and warning you. And you've probably ignored your intuition before and it didn't work out well. And simultaneously, you can probably sit there and tell me that you have listened to your intuition and things still didn't work well. And I'm here to tell you that you have grown up, that your intuition has learned, that your body and your mind and your soul all sense things before you do. So when you get that warning, please listen to it, because that is your higher self and your guides and everything around you communicating with you and wanting to protect you. I feel that right now protection is huge for you, and I do feel that you're in a space right now where protection is important. So that means protect your energy, protect your time, protect your finances, protect your kids, protect your family. And do this in a way that is smart. Do this in a way where even if people try to hold it against you, because let's face it, whenever we start to put down some boundaries, there are people in our life, usually enemies, or frenemies, who don't like that. And they start creating these narratives about us, and they'll tell us those narratives to our face. They'll tell us we're being selfish. They'll tell you that you're being overprotective. They'll tell you that you're being paranoid. They will tell you all these different things. And your protection is more important than their lies and the story that they're telling themselves. Okay? So when I say be smart about it, I mean that you are documenting things, that you are, when it comes to physical safety, you're keeping your doors locked. You have one of those devices that can check for bugs in the wall, the electronic bugs, not, actual bugs. You're putting cameras up. That is one way to protect yourself, right? Well, several ways to protect yourself, because you matter and your safety is important. And you need to do the right things that will allow you to stay safe without, I want to say, going overboard, right? Without harming anyone else. This isn't about harming anyone. This is about you remaining safe, right? So I just want to take a moment to just sit with you. I just want to sit with you. And you've been through so much, And I know that it's difficult to go through this alone. And even if you have people around you, it still feels like it's alone, doesn't it? Because you're the one who has to take these actions. And you're the one who feels the weight of how these actions go down, whether it's having to go to court or moving away from people you loved. And I say love past tense, because if this is a relationship that you're getting away from, you have to get away from it for your own safety and well-being. And distance alone and even time alone isn't enough to really heal that, you know? I mean, time is a part of it, don't get me wrong. But so is building your faith in yourself and building your confidence back up and figuring out what your faith looks like next. Because in the beginning, I even said, if you've lost faith, this is for you. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you haven't lost faith, but maybe you're questioning it. Maybe it's changing and you can feel that. And maybe even the change in faith is scary because your faith was your foundation at one point, and now it's like you don't even know if you have that. So allow it to change. Lean into it. Give yourself permission to even be confused by all of this, because it is confusing. Why would your angels, higher self, the divine, allow all this to happen if they truly loved you? That's a perfectly valid question. You're allowed to ask it. So I hope, if nothing else, that this time together was validating for you. I hope it gave you a sense of, I want to say hope, but it's not even just hope, is it? It's more about direction. It's more about having some type of a guide, even if it wasn't completely laid out, even if it was maybe missing some details. I hope it allowed you to at least know that you're going in the right direction. And if you were unclear of that before, I hope it's pointed you in the right direction. So, all right. I hate to leave you like this, because I wish I could give you something specific, you know, that says, hey, this is what's coming next and this is when you're going to feel better. But everyone's on their own journey, and there are things, there are surprises, there are presents that are waiting for you at the end of all this. And there's going to be moments of joy in the healing, but there's going to be moments of sadness too. So I believe in you. I have faith in you. I know that you're going to get through this. I know you're going to get to the other side. I know that if you are patient and compassionate with yourself, I know that if you find the right people, and they are out there, you find the right people who can validate you, care for you, help you on this journey, that you're not just going to be fine. You're going to thrive. You're going to thrive after all of this. So thank you so much for trusting me to be a part of this journey with you. And if you found this helpful, please remember to save it. Save this reading so that you can go back to it. Okay? All right, my friend. Take care. I am on your corner. I am hoping for the absolute best for you. And remember to follow me, and I'll see you next time.